Cosmo. Hi. Hi, Becky. Hi, Tammy. Maddie. Hi. Yes, we all hear you. If you hear my dog, I'm sorry. I don't have anyone here to keep him quiet. So if you hear him, that's just the way it is. Yes, I am feeling better. I'm still a little bit congested. I think I just had a really bad cold sinus infection. I don't know. I am still kind of congested, but I'm not feeling nearly as bad as I was. So hopefully it's on the way out. What are you guys up to this Thursday night, the night before the Sephora sale? I feel like it's like a national holiday, Sephora sale. I know that's silly, but it's what it feels like. I'm just using some of this Merit Great Skin Serum. I love it. My skin is mad at me because I filmed so many things today that I've taken my makeup off 3 different times. And now I'm about to do it a 4th time. So my skin is feeling kind of dry. Hi, Tara. Hi. You just watched my Sephora video, the wish list video. That wish list is pretty long. I always feel like my wish list is longer than I realize it is. And then once I go back to edit the video, I'm like, man, I got a lot of stuff on this list. I'm going to have to tone it down a little bit. What are you shopping the sale or not? And if you are, what are you thinking about getting? I feel like I always get ideas from things also from you guys. Oh, hi, Gama. Told you we would hear Cosmo. Gama, how are you feeling? I hope you're resting like you're supposed to be. You're not sure what you will buy. I feel like even if you have a plan going in, you'll probably end up not buying what you thought you were going to buy. I feel like that happens to me every single sale. Skin Fix. No, I have never tried anything from that brand. I feel like I've thought about buying that's the one in the blue tub, right? The like turquoise blue tub. I feel like I've thought about buying that moisturizer before, but no. I have not tried anything from them. Yes, Tara, I do the same thing. I go through and take stuff in and out. And then if I'm getting really crazy, I'll add it to my cart, like add everything in there so I can see how much it is. And then I really start taking stuff out of the cart. She's not sick. She's having some back problems and um I know it's been bothering her for a little while. So she's okay though. Yes, I've heard that too about the Skin Fix products being good for sensitive skin. I was just right before I started this live, I was working on filming or not filming, on editing tomorrow's video, which is my Sephora recommendations video, and it is so long. So I'm trying really hard to cut it down, but there's just so much. And I tried to include like everything, hair stuff, Sephora collection stuff, because that will be 30% off. Brushes. I tried to include everything, but it's a lot. It's a lot. And I keep trying to cut it down more and more and more, but then I feel like I'm cutting out valuable information. So I'm just not gonna cut it down more. You love long videos. I'm glad because I like long videos too. Actually, I actually get kind of sad when I watch or I see a new video from someone that I love that I watch on YouTube and I see it's like 10 minutes long. I'm kind of disappointed. I know a lot of people like short form video now, but I still like long videos too. Oh, thank you, Kyra. That's so sweet. Oh, yes. I am the same exact way. I all the time, if I'm not filming, I will come in here and sit here anyway and just turn something on to listen to, and I love doing that even if I'm not watching. I also have people though that I don't I keep certain people's videos reserved for those kinds of situations, and then there are other people that I'm like, "No, I, like, have to sit down and watch very closely those people." So I have, like, a running list of videos that I'll, like, save. I'm using, by the way, the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. I've really been enjoying that. Oh, you've heard shaking this Say foundation makes a difference. So I feel like before I've applied it, every time I've used it, I feel like I have, or I did shake it really well. Because if you don't, like I have it sitting right here, you can see like it starts to separate. So I feel like I have been shaking it um, before I've been using it, but I don't know. I'm still on the fence with that product, to be honest. It's not in my sale recommendations, if that tells you anything. I don't think it's bad, but I definitely don't think it's anything really special. One thing I do wanna try, I haven't done it yet, and I keep saying I'm going to, but I still haven't done it. I really wanna try applying it with no skincare underneath, because 'cause I've seen several people comment on my Say video that that's how they recommend to apply it, is don't apply skincare underneath, which is just foreign to me. Like, I never put something on my face and don't do my skincare underneath, so I guess I need to try it that way maybe, but I have not done that yet. What do you think of it? Do you have that foundation? Ooh, you wanna try the YSL All Hours? That one has actually been kind of on my list also. I didn't include it in the wish list video, but I've seen a bunch of people that really like that one. I don't know, I think it's supposed to be pretty matte and full coverage, so I don't know, that's not normally what I go for, but, I have kind of been curious about that too. Also kind of been curious about the YSL pen. What is it called? The Touche Éclat pen. Seen a few people talking about that too. Yeah, actually, the last time I applied it, Heather, that's exactly how I did it. I did my skincare and waited a while before I went in with it, and it's still just I don't know. I think it's just too glowy, I think is what it boils down to for my taste. I like glow, but I feel like that one is almost too glowy. Yes, Gama is in the chat somewhere. I know she's in here. So yes, she's here. Yeah, you're on the fence because of the mixed reviews. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad foundation. I don't know. I think they went a bit far with the glow aspect. I know Say is just kind of known for that anyway, but I feel like they did a little bit too much with the glow to me. Ooh, you like the YSL pen? Do you use it on its own or do you put it like on top of something else? Because I think it's more of like a brightener, isn't it? Yep, Maddie, I'm the same way. That's another thing. I've even seen some things that said you should have a bare face before you apply the Say foundation other than a sunscreen, like nothing else. No eye cream, no serum, no moisturizer, no nothing. And I guess I need to just try it before I say I won't like it, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, she's here. Come on, the people want you. They always ask if you're here when I go live. Thank you. Those my concealer triangles. This is actually it's not new, but it's one. This is in my recommendations video. But this concealer, have you guys tried this one? The Shiseido Self-Refreshing Synchro Skin. This is really good. It kind of reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. You don't really need to set it with powder. But I really like it. Oh, yeah. There are 2 pens. I was thinking about the lighter coverage one. I don't really know much about the full coverage pen. I've never really seen anyone, um, talk about that one. Yes. I my phone does that too. Heather. I feel like I do that all the time. I type something, my phone changes it to something else. You've added and deleted your cart 100 times. Same. I do it. I do that anyway with Sephora, but then when the sale comes around, I really do it then. And then you start to get those emails, or maybe it's just me. I think maybe everybody gets them, but you know, when you add stuff to your cart and I guess the website is tracking you or whatever, you have to like accept the cookies or something. I don't know. But when you do that, then you start getting emails from the brand that says, or the retailer that says you left something in your cart. That happens to me all the time. Yep. Sigma, people want you here. Ooh, yeah, the shades, I ordered this one when I bought this, and I just kind of guessed. I've never seen these shades in person, so I'm not sure about them running dark. I feel like when I ordered this, there weren't many shades to choose from to begin with, so yeah, that's tough. That's the one thing that sucks about ordering makeup. If you can't see it in person, sometimes that's just really hard. Yes, though, Jessica Braun is the reason that I wanted it to begin with because she said it was her favorite concealer ever, which coming from a makeup lover, I know that means a lot. You have, let's see, you have dry skin. Recommend a good moisturizer. Okay. Oh, I have so many. Well, first of all, this is really good if you have dry skin. This Merit Instant Glow Serum. This is a serum moisturizer all in one. I am obsessed with this stuff. So that is really good. I also really like God, I like so many moisturizers, honestly. I really like the Pharmacy Honey Halo moisturizer. I don't have that one right now. I used mine up. But that one is really good for dry skin. Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream is really good for dry skin. Drugstore creams that are good, like the Vanny Cream moisturizer is really good. I love that one too. Hi, Kelsey. It's the first time you've seen me live. I'm glad you could tune in. Yes, Heather, that's exactly what I mean. You left something in your cart. I get those all the time. I'm not even really, well, I guess I have told you what I'm using. I'm going to use this now, the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. Another good Sephora recommendation if you need a cream bronzer. You want to treat yourself to a new foundation, which is better, NARS, Makeup Forever, House Labs. You know, I like NARS the best. I actually have the Makeup Forever, the HD skin one that they reformulated like a year ago. I have that one. I actually don't love that one that much. I don't know. Every time I use it, I don't love how it looks on me. Feel like it looks a bit dry on my skin, and I don't have dry skin. I know a lot of people love that one, but I would definitely choose NARS over that. And same with the House Labs. House Labs I like more than Makeup Forever, but I would still choose NARS. NARS wins for me. Ooh, yes. I have the Huda concealer too. That one is really good. I like that one a lot. Oh, hi from Puerto Rico. The Honest Beauty moisturizer. I've never tried that one, but that is good to know. I've actually never tried anything from Honest Beauty. I really want to try their cream blushes. I've heard those are really good. Oh, you're always busy with your kids. I can imagine. That would be really difficult to have time to sit and watch a live on YouTube. I'm glad you could make it. Tara, I have one powder bronzer in my recommendations. And I'll just tell you, I'll spoil it. I put the Makeup by Mario powder bronzer in there. That one is newer to me. I got that for the Makeup by Mario video I did a few weeks ago, but that bronzer is really good. Really, really good. If you want a matte bronzer, it has no glow to it at all. It's very matte, and the formula on that is really fine and silky. It's very easy to blend. It's not patchy. So that is the powder bronzer that I put in. Yep, I agree, Becky. The NARS is good for all skin types. I think so too. Oh, hi, Raquel. You're in Texas? I'm glad you could make it. Sarah, no, I do not have tickets to Taylor Swift. I have seen her a few times in past years, but I don't have tickets to see her this time around. I feel like I have kind of seen her because my TikTok page has been flooded with Taylor Swift concert clips. I feel like it's just one after the one after the next every single morning. When I check TikTok, I feel like I see the concert on there, but no, I do not have tickets, sadly. Ooh, the Cetaphil redness relieving moisturizer. Okay, I've never tried that one, but I bet I love Cetaphil, so I'm sure that one is good. Oh, Lita, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Oh, Kelsey, I'm so glad you found my channel. A number 7 powder and bronzers. Okay, I've tried the number 7 powder, but I've never tried their bronzers. I didn't even know they had bronzers. Those are good. I've never tried those. Also, like another drugstore bronzer that I do really like is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. My other new obsession, well, I guess this isn't new, but it's kind of new, but the Rare Beauty blush, the new one in Worth. I love that mixed with, if I can get it out, the liquid highlight in Enchant. It's like a light pink. These two together, I feel like I'm using so much Rare Beauty right now. FYI, there's a lot of Rare Beauty in my recommendations video. I've been loving it with the Rare Beauty blush brush. Ooh, you did you really start using color corrector because of me, Kelsey? I feel like color corrector is one of those things, once you start using it, it's almost impossible to stop because you just realize what a difference they can make under your eyes. Maddie, yes. The Hourglass bronzers are very good. I have one sitting right here. Let's see, Nude Bronze Light. This one is my favorite color. They're very good. They're glowy, but they're not glittery. They somehow give a glow to your face without having shimmer in them. So if that's what you like in bronzer, I think you would love those. The only thing I've ever found that are even kind of similar to Hourglass bronzers there's a Sephora collection base palette that this is in my recommendations video too. I think it's called the Micro Smooth Face Palette. And it has 4 baked powders in there. And one of them is a bronzer, and it's very similar to this. But yeah, I do think the Hourglass bronzers are worth the money. Oh, yes. The Charlotte Tilbury one. That's a really good one. I love that. Oh my gosh, there was a Pat McGrath sale for the new bronze stuff. No, I did not get that. I totally missed that. When was that? Today? I don't know what's going on with me and Pat McGrath, but I've tried numerous times. Even the day the bronze collection launched, I went on the website to buy the bronzer, and I had seen someone on Instagram, I think, posted that they used some discount code. Well, then I went in and tried to use it, and it said the items in my cart were not able to use a discount. So, does anyone know what the deal is with Pat McGrath discounts? Because I keep trying and I keep getting that same message that says your items are not eligible for a discount. So I don't know. I did not know. Oh, you left a comment. She erased it. It didn't work for everyone. Huh. Hasn't that happened with Pat McGrath before? I feel like I've seen before Pat McGrath has done or had sales like accidentally. They've done that for like 24 hours and then they realized it and took it down. I feel like that's happened before. I could be wrong. Yeah, Kelsey, that's exactly what I was thinking of. They seem to have a lot of website problems. I've actually only ordered from Pat McGrath one time. I ordered the Mothership palette, the most recent one, Moonlit Seduction. And I feel like it came pretty quickly, but I've also heard people have a really hard time with their shipping. Like I guess it takes a while when you order from them. I don't know. That is such a good idea, Maria, about makeup. I have more makeup than the average person because of what I do, but I have this acrylic organizer that sits on this desk, and I keep my everyday makeup drawer products in here, and ever since I did that, I feel like I use these products so much more because they're, like, right in, um, my line of sight all the time. But that's a really good idea to have your makeup on display so you can see everything that you have. People are getting 125% for 50%. 125 for 50% off, and others try and can't get it. Now that is interesting. Actually, Maddie, I'm gonna put some of this on. Um, do you enjoy reading? If so, what books do you like? You know what? I have never been a reader until I would say like the last year. I started kind of reading before bed just because I found that I would sleep so much better if I would read a book before I turn the light out, and it truly does work. I have been very into Colleen Hoover, although some of her books I haven't just loved like everybody else. I guess my favorite from her was, oh gosh, what was it called? Not It Ends With Us. Is it Ugly? Oh, Ugly Love. That was my favorite from her. So I like romance books, but I also like them to have a little bit of mystery in them. I don't want it to be all like rainbows and sunshine, but I don't want it to be like too much suspense. I want like a mix. But yeah, I do like to read. I'm actually trying to get my husband to start reading before bed instead of watching YouTube videos because that's typically what he does, but I'm not having much luck with that. So, but yes, I do like to read. I'm actually reading a really good book right now. It's called The Wife Upstairs. And I can't even think of who it's by now. Her first name is Rachel, but I don't remember her last name. I'm like probably 75% of the way through that book, and I am really, really liking that. Oh, Heather, it took you 3 months to get a Pat McGrath order? Yeah, that would make me mad too. I don't blame you. That's crazy. Hi, Tammy. Doing good. Feeling better today, so I'm happy about that. Maria, I have a bunch of perfumes. Most of what I use is by Dossier because I work with them like once a month. I like floral scents and musky scents. I don't really like sweet scents. I'm not really big into like vanilla, caramel, like that kind of stuff. I'm not super into super sweet things. I like floral mainly in like springtime, and then I like muskier stuff, almost masculine leaning stuff in the fall and the winter. Hi, Shayna. I'm glad you could make it. I have also heard that about Pat McGrath customer service. I've heard the same thing, that it was not great. Oh, I have Glossier You. I love that one. You know what the one thing though about that fragrance is, and I don't know if it's just the one that I got, but mine, I feel like I love the smell, but I feel like it does not last on me. I feel like that perfume is gone in like 2 minutes. And I don't know if it's just me or if the bottle I got is not like super potent. I've seen some people saying that you shouldn't order Glossier You from Sephora. You should order it from Glossier because the Sephora ones are watered down. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard people saying that. I do love that fragrance though. It's very unique. Kind of reminds me of one other one that I love is Juliet Has a Gun, but I use the Dossier version. It's called Musky Musk, but it's inspired by Juliet Has a Gun. That one is super unique too. I really like that one. Yes, Maddie, definitely get Ugly Love. That one was good. It was just the right amount of suspense and love without being too much either way. So that one was definitely my favorite of the ones that I've read. I actually did not love Verity by Colleen Hoover, and I feel like that's like very unusual. I feel like people love that book, but I did not. I finished it, but I didn't love it. I didn't really enjoy it. Aw, Gabby, I'm glad you could catch up on my videos. You like It Ends With Us, Tara? I liked that book until the end. I didn't really like the ending. And then I also read It Starts With Us. After I read It Ends With Us, It Starts With Us is better to me. I didn't love the ending though on It Ends With Us. I saw they're making a movie out of It Ends With Us. So that should be I'm sure that'll be popular. I feel like that's probably her most popular book. Maria, yeah, I love that idea. I really wanna branch out with brands this year for sure and do just diff I have a list of brands that I wanna try that I haven't yet, so I love that idea. Well, Tara, let me know what you think when you get to the end. Maybe you'll like it. I didn't love it, but I'm not gonna give anything away. You definitely need to read It Starts With Us after you finish It Ends With Us. What are my favorite brushes? Oh, I think I skipped something. You think I like Billie Eilish's new perfume? Oh, yeah, I haven't smelled that one. Is that one at Ulta? Or do they have that at Sephora? My favorite brush brands, my favorite of all time is BK Beauty. Those are the ones I use the most. But I don't love all Morphe brushes, but I do like the Ariel brushes with Morphe. Those are really good. But my all-time favorite brushes are definitely BK Beauty. Ooh, do I carry my MacBook in a backpack? I do not. I hardly ever take my MacBook anywhere, honestly. I usually just leave it in my office. Trying to think. When I have taken it places, I don't put it in a backpack, but I have like a padded laptop carrier that has a strap that you put on your shoulder. That's usually what I use, but I honestly don't travel very often. So I try to just leave it at home because I'm kind of paranoid that I'm going to ruin or I'm going to mess it up. So I don't have many recommendations for that. I'm sorry. You've been enjoying Twisted series by Anna Wang, and they do have Billy's perfumes at Ulta. Okay. I've never heard of Anna Wang before. I need to write that down though, because I'm always looking for new books, new authors to read. Mm, a good horror beauty experience, like a bad haircut or tinting your brows too dark. Um, I don't really have one. I feel like I've never tinted my brows. The only bad thing I ever look back and think, Blair, oh my goodness, is it took me years to start filling in my eyebrows. And I remember once I did it, I would look back at old pictures where I didn't do anything to my brows and be like, oh my gosh, how have I been going this whole time in my life with nothing filling in my brows? That was a disaster. But other than that, I don't have really any beauty horror stories. I've never gotten like a super bad haircut that I can remember. And I don't do like, oh, actually, no, I just thought of something. I'll tell you a bad beauty experience. When I got eyelash extensions twice, both times, my eyes did not go for it at all. They swelled up, they got super red. It was terrible. Well, let me back up. So I had lash extensions when I was in college. I had them like the year before I got married. And I had planned to have them for my wedding. I had them for a few months, didn't really have any problems. I went one day to get them touched up, and a few hours after I had gotten them filled, my eyes got so red and itchy. It was bad. Like, it was bad. So I ended up having to go back the next day. She had to remove them. And let me tell you, if you have ever had lash extensions applied and then remove them like 24 hours later, that is an excruciating experience because they're fresh on your lashes and the glue is like really strong, obviously, because you just got them done. I have never experienced anything like that. It was absolutely terrible. Fast forward 5 years, I decide again I'm gonna get lash extensions. That was just a fluke, it won't happen again. I go and get them done. This was probably 2 years ago. Same thing. My eyes just did not agree with the lash extensions. I went and had to get them removed again. It was excruciating again, and I wasted $300 both times getting them done. So there's a bad beauty experience. It was terrible. Don't get lash extensions. Have you tried the Beauty Blender? Yes, I have that one. That one is good. I actually haven't used mine that much. That's one I don't really reach for that often, but I've liked it when I've used it, but I don't really have many thoughts on it. So yeah, I have it, but I don't use it. I need to pull mine out again and start using it. Oh, Rachel, you didn't get a notification. Sometimes I don't get live notifications either for other people. If you're on here, did you get a notification for this live, or did you just come on at 6 and join? Because I feel like they're supposed to notify you, but a lot of times they don't. Oh, yeah, Tammy, I bet you'll love that, having your makeup on your table. I didn't know that you film videos. You have a channel? Oh, yeah, see, I've never had a lash lift or a lash tint. So I don't know about that, but that sounds like it would be nice. Honestly, my lashes have been really good since I started using Lilash. So I haven't really been doing anything to them, but I don't know when I'll be going live again. I would like to do these every week, but sometimes I just have too many things happening and I just can't make it happen. But hopefully next week. I may try to do it next time on a weekend. I haven't done a weekend one in a while, so maybe next Saturday tentatively, but I don't know. Make sure you watch my community tab because that's where I'll post when I'm going to go live again. But thank you for tuning in. Okay, so some of you did get a notification. Yeah, see, I don't know who gets notifications and who doesn't. That's kind of strange. Aw, hi from California. Tammy, I'm glad you told me because I did not realize that. I will definitely have to check out your videos. So I don't think I'm allergic to latex, or I didn't think that I was, but I don't know. Maybe that's why I had a bad reaction to the lash extensions. I don't know, but they did not agree with me. Oh, Heather. That would be really traumatizing for me. I am so sorry. Luckily, I've never had any bad hair experiences, at least not yet. I usually don't do a whole lot when I get my hair cut just because I like long hair. Every time I've tried to cut my hair shorter, I end up hating it. So I don't get very risky with my haircuts. Yeah, I don't know why. I need to reach out to YouTube and see if I can find out why some people get notifications and some people don't. Hi from Colorado. Okay, the Gucci bronzer. So I don't know what I think about it. I have had shade 2 and shade 3. I returned one of them and I sold the other one. Then I rebought it in shade number 1 because everyone that I've talked to told me that the reason I didn't like it was because I had the wrong shade and I needed shade number 1. So I bought shade 1 and it is just sitting in my drawer. It has not been used. I need to use it in a video. So yeah, I don't know. I think if you can get the shade right, I didn't think the formula was bad at all. Shade 2 and shade 3 were both really dark on me. So the idea was I would like shade 1 because it's not, obviously it's lighter. But I liked the formula. I just didn't love the color. It does have a really strong smell, like really, really strong smell. So if that bothers you, just so you know, it, like, you can smell it as soon as you open it and it kind of lingers. So I don't know, to be honest. I need to use my shade number 1 because people ask me about that bronzer a lot. So I really need to get on that. I am in North Carolina, outside of Charlotte. How do you feel about shorter content format on YouTube, just in general? Okay, here's my thoughts. I am and always will be a long form person. I understand the whole attention span thing. People have a very short attention span, which I understand, but I feel like short form does not serve much of a purpose to me because if you're talking about reviews, you can't really give an adequate review of a product in short form, in my opinion. Or maybe I just can't because I would talk too much about the product. So I don't like it for reviews. My dog. I don't like it for reviews. If you do a get ready with me, you have to speed through it so quickly because you're running out of time. So I don't like that. Um, I don't mind it for like swatches and stuff. I've seen a lot of people doing like short reels or TikToks or shorts of swatching like eyeshadow palettes and stuff. That I think is fine. But overall, I'm not a huge fan of it. But right now, if you are a content creator, you pretty much have to post short form content because unfortunately, a lot of people are being found by brands through short form, not long form, which makes me sad because, in my opinion, the people that have a YouTube platform with like a subscriber base, I feel like those people have a true community. Whereas on TikTok, not that those people don't have communities, but I think it's just you don't get to know somebody in short form. You just don't. I mean, you can spew out like facts about yourself really quick in short form content, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I do it because that's kind of the name of the game right now, but I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I have not tried the Give Beauty lipsticks. Let's see. I've only tried eyeshadow from Give. I haven't tried anything else from that brand. The Gucci blushes, I would highly recommend. In fact, the Gucci blush is part of my Sephora sale recommendations that goes up tomorrow. I really recommend those. I have not tried the House Labs bronzer, but I have heard really great things about those. I'm very curious about them. I do really want to try the House Labs blushes. Those are definitely high on my list, but I've seen a lot of people really like the bronzers. Oh, Heather, you're in Myrtle Beach? Yes, I've been to Myrtle Beach many times. I lived, um I lived in Columbia for a long time, and, um, I lived in, Greenville for a little while too. Yeah, long form all the way. Your cat here's my dog barking. You're into the window, yep. Normally, I was hoping my husband was gonna be here when I was doing this live because he can kind of keep my dog under control, but he is, playing golf, so I'm here by myself. Okay, the Rare Beauty Blush in Virtue, I like it, but I feel the same way, Rachel. I have not been reaching for that one a ton. Today, I used the other one, Worth. That's what I put on for this live. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it too. I'm not a huge orangey fan with blushes. I think I thought it was gonna be a little bit more peach, and it's more orangey, like you said. So I don't know. Maybe I need to try to mix it with like a highlight or something and try it that way. But I kind of feel the same way about it. Ooh, you have the bronzer, Kelsey, and you like it. I feel like all of the House Labs products, you kind of need to go in store and look at them. I feel like the shades online are kind of tricky. Kind of like the foundation shades, those are really tricky too. Cosmo, get away from that window. I have not tried the House Labs highlighters, but those are also on my list. I've looked at them a few times in Sephora. I need to wear red lipstick more often. When I do wear it, I really like it, but I don't know, I don't think of wearing it like on a daily basis. But I agree. It is very much like a pick me up kind of thing. I love like simple makeup with a bright red lip. I think that's so pretty. Hi, Bobby. Ooh, that's a good idea. You mix orange blushes with face powder or foundation to tone it down, makes it more nude and more wearable. That is a really good idea. I've never done that. Hi, Lori. favorite cool toned nude lip. Mm, that is that's tough. Um, Trying to think. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I like Lawless makes a lipstick called, I think it's called Wedding Day. It's like a really light nude that's a little more cool toned. I like that one. Um, I can't think of something else off the top of my head. Oh, Lori, it'll be saved on my channel, so you can go back and watch the beginning. What do you guys think of these if you tried them? Did anybody get the Rare Beauty lip oils? I don't know how I feel about these. I don't know why they called them a lip oil. I feel like they are definitely a lip stain and not a lip oil. But Heather, if you want to try like a darker lip, that one is like, I feel like not as intimidating. It's very light and it just kind of leaves a stain. It's not as like in your face as a bright red like liquid lip can be. The lip combo that I'm wearing is Pat McGrath lip liner in Structure and Thanks It's MAC lipstick. This is one of the Luster Glass lipsticks. I love this one. This is a newer one to me, but I really like it. It's more of a like a balmy kind of consistency, but I really like it. These two together are really pretty. Oh yeah, I have not mixed Virtue from Rare Beauty with another blush, but that's a great idea, Heather. I need to do that. I have not tried Claren's lip oils. Are those good? I've heard really great things about them, but no, I've never tried those. You thought they'd be more pigmented, but I do like them. Yeah. I was not expecting them to leave a stain on my lips. I thought they were gonna be like a traditional lip oil. But I love the colors. I think the colors are really pretty. I wish they were a little bit, I feel like they look kind of glossy initially, but then they kind of dry down to more of a stain. I wish they stayed kind of like the typical lip oil finish, but the colors are really pretty. Thoughts on the Shea liquid blushes? I have a few of them. I like those. I prefer the Rare Beauty ones personally. The Shea ones are good too. They're a little bit, um, they're really pigmented, but they're not quite as pigmented as the Rare Beauty ones. And I don't think that they blend out as easily as Rare Beauty to me, but I don't dislike them, but I like Rare Beauty better. Tara, you didn't like the lip oils. Yeah, I feel like everybody was like raving about them because so many people got that big PR package with all of them in there. And they just hyped them up so much that I went and bought every shade. And I like them, but I'm not in love with them like I thought I was going to be. Oh, thank you, Lori. I'm glad you liked that video. Bobbi Brown has the best cool toned lip liners. I've never tried Bobbi Brown lip liners, I don't think. I don't have many Bobbi Brown lip products. I have most of what I have from them are complexion products. Clarins lip oils are the best. I feel like I've tried to buy those before and they're always out of stock. But I've heard really good things about the Clarins. Thank you. These are my favorite. They're from Amazon. I love them. Oh, Gabby, thank you. That's what I like too. I like very simple, very wearable, everyday kind of makeup. But thank you. That's really nice. Ooh, Rachel, I've tried. I have one of the House Labs lip oils. I like that one as well. I have the pink one though. Aw, Angie, I'm glad you could make it. Gosh, my husband just came home. I heard him. Cosmo hear them. I don't know if you can hear my dog, but he's literally whining because he hears my husband just open the garage door. You think brands are cashing in on the lip oil trend? Yeah, I agree. Lip oils are a waste of money. Lip liner and Vaseline. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. No, I have not tried the Guerlain foundation. Have you tried it? Is it good? I haven't even watched any reviews on it, so I don't really know anything about it. I've never tried anything from that brand, actually. Yes, I bought every single shade. I mainly did it because I was like, oh, I'm going to be like one of the first people to post about these lip oils. And I ordered them like a day early on the Sephora app. And then I finally got them in the mail. Well, everybody had gotten them in PR already and had posted all these things. So my plan did not work out. So yeah, I learned my lesson with that. Your husband just finished playing golf. He's friendly. He's very anxious, so he barks at everything, but he's very sweet. Yes, Rachel, the Givenchy concealer, I know I'm going to buy that during the sale for sure. I've seen nothing but good things about that one. Kelsey, I can add links to the description box after this. I don't normally add my products for lives, but if you guys want me to, then I can. So yeah, I will do that. Yes, the NARS tinted moisturizer, that is definitely on my list too. That was in my wish list video. Oh yeah, you bought every shade too. Yep. I thought I was just gonna love it and I was gonna get all of these. I was gonna get this video put up before everybody else, and yeah, it didn't work out, but that's okay. What is my favorite product? Oh my gosh, I can only pick one. I can't pick one makeup product. Actually, I guess My favorite product is my Bobbi Brown under eye correctors. Those are my holy grail. Okay, I will add links. I have a golden retriever. His name is Cosmo. So I thought about returning some of them. I cannot because when I bought them, I used a Sephora Rouge reward. So if you don't know, if you're Rouge at Sephora, when you earn 2,500 points on your account, you can cash it in for a $100 gift card. And I buy a lot from Sephora. So I had one of those and I used it when I ordered the lip oils. But when you use those, you cannot return the products that you buy with it. So I can't return them. Oh my gosh, Rachel, yes. You're not going to believe this, but I got sent the Armani blushes. Yes. I have not even used them yet. Apparently I'm not allowed to post about them until they come out. That's why you haven't heard me or seen me use them. But yes, I have them and I haven't used them, but they look stunning. Favorite highlighter. My all-time favorite has always been Benefit Cookie. But now, honestly, the highlight I use the most is the Rare Beauty Liquid Highlight. I love these. I love it on its own, or I love mixing it in with liquid blushes. Yep, Bobby. I knew better and I did that anyway. I used that Rouge Reward and I don't know why I did that. That was dumb, but yeah, I won't make that mistake again. Oh, thank you, Rachel. You would not believe how excited I was when I got those in the mail. Oh, you did the same thing. Return stuff back. So you had to contact FedEx to reroute the package. Oh, yeah. So they don't really, they're not, maybe they do and I just haven't seen it, but I feel like they need to be more forthcoming with the rules when you use those Rouge rewards, because the only reason I know you can't return things is one time I was using one and the girl at Sephora just randomly told me, just so you know, make sure you aren't going to return the things that you buy with this because you cannot return them. Otherwise, I would not have known that. You see a lot of YouTubers move from makeup to fashion lifestyle. Do you see yourself sticking? I see myself sticking to makeup. I watch a lot of people that do a little bit of everything. And I love that. I don't know, in the future, I might incorporate a little bit more lifestyle, but my like one true love is makeup. So I honestly don't see myself veering too far off from makeup, but I do like to throw a little bit of lifestyle in every now and then. Yes, I have the Rare Beauty powder highlights. I do like those. You just have to be kind of careful with them. They're extremely pigmented. So I find the liquid ones are a little bit easier to use. Powders are also pretty though. And they're just very intense, very blinding. So that's not going to be like a natural makeup kind of product. Whereas like this, I feel like you can mix this in with just about anything and use it. The powders are just a little bit. Oh, Heather, I totally would have if when I got them, I was like really, really sick. and I didn't have any makeup on at all. So that's the only reason I have not used them yet. I'm actually probably going to use them tomorrow. Yes, they definitely need to have a warning about the rewards. Who would love fashion videos too. Honestly, I don't buy that many clothes. I spend all my excess money on makeup. I feel like I don't have much to say about fashion. I'm very basic when it comes to clothing. I'm very minimalist, neutral, like t-shirt and jeans, button up kind of girl. So I feel like I don't have that many super cute outfits to show. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe down the road I'll do more of that. Have you ever tried Laura Mercier candlelight powder? No, I have never. The only powder I've tried from Laura Mercier is the original translucent powder, but no, I've never tried the candlelit powder. I think they just re-released a powder. I saw it at Ulta the other day. It is supposed to go with the new foundation, that new, I can't even think of the name of it now, but the new foundation, they're pressed powders. There's like 4 of them, and they looked like they were a little bit luminous when I looked at them, but no, I have not tried that before. Oh, I love Skims. I don't have a ton, but I wear what I do have all the time. Oh, you have a billion shackets. I actually have a lot of shackets too. I like those. You like makeup videos? Best. They are fun to watch. I agree. I was actually just telling my mom this the other day. If I could choose any type of video, my favorite kind of video is to watch someone apply makeup. Like just a good old fashioned get ready with me. And I feel like those are like few and far between nowadays on YouTube. It's more about like reviews and hauls and monthly favorites and all that. And I love those videos too, but my favorite is Get Ready With Me. They never get old to me. My favorite YouTuber, I have a bunch. I love Jessica Braun. I love Nikki LaRose. I love Lisa J. I love Shelby Wilson. I'm forgetting a bunch, but those are just the ones that come to mind. Favorite shade in Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, Very Victoria. And it's matte. It's her Matte Revolution formula. Love that one, but Very Victoria, so good. I have not tried many colored mascaras, so I don't know. I've seen a lot of people with green eyes using that burgundy one that you're talking about, or I guess it is more of an eggplant color. I've never tried it, so I don't know. I like it when I see it on other people, but I don't know. I never think to use a colored mascara. Yes. Oh, see, Jess, Martina Lily. Yes, I love her too. She's so nice. Favorite drugstore foundation is Revlon Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation. Love that one. Oh, Tara, you're so sweet. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go because my husband is home and I have not eaten dinner and I'm really hungry. But thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I love you guys. Thank you so, so much. I will, after I eat dinner, I'll come up here and add the links. So they probably won't be in right away, but I will add them. Just give me a little bit of time. But thank you guys. I will see you next week for live. It'll probably be on Saturday though, but I'll let you know on my community tab. And then tomorrow, my video will be my Sephora sale recommendations. So be on the lookout for that. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. And I will see you again soon. Bye.